What's up everybody, Tiffany Outdoors here. Today we're going to continue with the toy box build. There's the hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the farmer.
On a U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, Boo. What?
On this piece of wood, I have some characters drawn out in pen. I got the Black Panther. We have Captain America, Iron Man, and we got Hulk. Got his fist. Alright, so I'm just going to go through these and take my jigsaw and cut out the main components of each one of these and separate them, and then I'm going to go through with my scroll saw and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do after that. Those of you that have been with me for a while know that me and this scroll saw have a love-hate relationship. I'm not very patient enough to go slow enough without breaking the blades. I break so many blades, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to try and take my time and go very, very slowly, and hopefully this turns out the way I'm expecting it to. So alright, here we go. It's a few days later. Y'all, let me show you this. These are all broken blades. 7. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know my love-hate relationship with the scroll saw and my frustration with the blades breaking. I have tried the hawk. Hang on. I don't know what it got, but it got something. Oh. What'd you get? Oh. My camera's wanting to focus on the background rather than the hawk, because the hawk is moving. Okay, where was I? So with my frustration, I gave up on my idea of this. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to take some wood filler and fill in where I cut. I'm going to fill that in. I have some Elmer's wood filler. I'm going to use that on this. And all I did was I cut around the outside. Just did the outline. I got my paints here. I'm going to just paint these. And then we'll put them on the front of the toy box. So first thing I'm going to do is do the wood filler on this. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to let this dry and then we can sand it down and then paint it. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get started painting some of the other characters. I'm going to let that paint dry before I take that silver glitter off because the star in the middle is still a little bit wet. So once that dries, we can blow that off. It's going to look amazing. Time to put a bottom on this thing. I've got a 2-foot by 4-foot piece of birch, and I'm just going to lay this on there, line it up as best I can, take a pencil, mark a line, and then I'm going to use my saw, my circular saw, and cut the piece off, and then we're going to screw it on. Simple as that. I'm going to go around the perimeter. I'm going to use this as my guide to mark how thick to make the screws holes in. I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill some countersunk holes and then screw the bottom, and then we're going to flip it right side up and see how it looks. I'm going to be using these 1 1/4 inch wood screws. This is my idea. What I want to do is kind of give this a 3D effect. So this part of the Hulk fist is going to be green. All this part and this part's going to be green, and these outside lines are going to be black. Beautiful. Nice. That came out better than I could have ever imagined. That looks great. Alright, previously I was telling you guys about the issues that I have with this lid. Sorry about the wind noise, it's windy out here. I don't want this lid to slam. I want it to soft close. So right now I've got 6 hinges on this thing and it's still closing too hard for my taste. So I got 2 more of these large ones, these large hinges. I'm going to put one on that side, one on that side, and see if that helps any. I couldn't get the softness of the close on this lid as soft as I wanted it to, but it does close very well. I mean, the lid is supported very nicely, and it just, plus it has a lip here, so I'm hoping that with the lid there that it'll help prevent any smashed fingers. So what I'm going to do now is go over this whole thing with the sander and get it ready to paint. Done with the sanding, and I sanded on this thing for a very long time, like 30 minutes sanding. Most of it was on the top. So I have some dampened, really? I have some dampened paper towels that I'm going to wipe off the dust with, and then I'm going to put the first layer of paint on. I'll let that dry for a few minutes just in case any dampness from the paper towels is on there. This is the color that I chose. Jalen's favorite color is blue. So I'm going to paint it blue, but I'm not going to worry so much about this front piece here because we're going to be doing something special on that. Remember the characters that I was painting? Those are going to go in that front panel. So definitely going to do the lid and the sides. Got the first layer. That looks like it's thin paint, but it's actually the semi-gloss that's kind of shining off of there. But got the first layer on. Oh, it looks good. I'm really liking this color. So I've decided to, the letters that I bought for Jalen's box, I'm going to paint those black so they'll pop. And I'll put those on a very last back board. So those will go across there. Now what I need to do is tilt this toy box up on its back. And I have some cardboard laying on the back side to keep the paint from being damaged on the back side. I've got this piece of luan. It's 2 feet by 4 feet, and I believe it's how thick is this? Here's the specs. So what I'm going to do is lay it on top just like I did the bottom, and then I'll cut that out, and this piece is going to be for the characters to go on. I have to hurry up. There's some weather moving in. I feel raindrops. Okay, y'all, I'm back. There's a little bit of a sprinkle here. Now that it's stopped, we're going to continue on. I'm going to do just like I did with the bottom piece. Take my pencil, draw lines along the edge there, and then cut it out with my circular saw. Alright, that looks good. That's just sitting up there. And once I get the characters on there, that's going to be amazing. Now for the name, I'm going to paint his name in satin black. The letters have dried. I have them just laid out. I'm just trying to make sure that it looks pretty even on both ends here. So that looks that looks pretty close. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some wood glue and some 1-inch brad nails to put those in. Then I'm going to lay a board on top of that and stack some bricks on there and leave it and let it dry for about 30 minutes. And then those should be good to go. Then I'm going to open up the lid and make sure none of the brad nails went through. If they went through, I'm going to take my Dremel and just use the cutoff wheel on my Dremel and take that off. And I'm going to be using this premium wood glue, Type Bond 2. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to open it up and see if this went through any. Awesome. Perfect. None of it went through, so I'm very, very happy about that. Now, to give this box a finished look, what I'm going to do is put some of this outside corner. And I'm going to put some of this on each corner. I'm not going to put it on the front yet because I still need to put well, I'm going to call it the faceplate with the characters are going to go on. So once I get the faceplate on, then I'll put this on the front. But in the meantime, I can measure it for the back sides. When I measure it, I'm going to use this miter box to cut it. And I chose white because I feel like white is really going to make this pop. And another reason to use this outside corner is to hide the flaws. This box has some flaws, y'all. But we're going to hide them with this outside corner. It will give it a more finished look. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is made out of PVC. So what I did was I just took a little bit of white paint, just to spritz the top of it, give it a finished look. And then I'm going to use my brad nailer with 1-inch brads and just tack it on. That looks better already. Alright, I'm going to do the other one, same on this side, and then I'm going to do the ones in the front, but I'm not going to put them on yet. Just that right there just really cleaned this up. It makes it look so much better. So all I got to do is finish the front. So I've just about run out of daylight out here. I'm going to move this project inside. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I want to finish this. I'm really excited. I'm so close, so close. So I'm going to go inside, paint the characters, and then I'm going to put this all together. And I can do all that inside. No more cutting or painting or anything is involved here. So all I got to do is finish it up. And I'll be doing a separate video on me painting, applying it, and doing the finishing touches. So stay tuned for that video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.